Hey everybody, welcome back. So if you remember, when I built the front bumper here for my Jeep, I decided to go ahead and put a 2-inch receiver hitch in it. Not really sure why, other than it was easy to do while it was on the bench, and I thought it might come in handy someday, and why the heck not? So I went ahead and I did it. Now I'd like to put a cover on it. I was going to 3D print one, and I found one I liked, and I printed it, and I started printing, and as it was printing, the more I looked at it, the less I liked it. So I stopped it, and it's about the right size, and it doesn't look bad. But the problem is, that doesn't look like a CJ-7 front end. I mean, it's, other than the fact that it's got 2 headlights and 7 slats, it doesn't look like what I want. So this was going to have a spot for the receiver hitch to slide in and lock. And I thought, you know what? Let's just make one. I mean, isn't that why we have 3D printers and CAD software? So we can make whatever we want. Oh, threw that one down there. Didn't mean to. So let's go in and make something. The one that was in that model I got off Thingiverse or wherever, the CJ-7 model called Caroseri, the one that I looked at when I was building the CJ-7 RC car body, another project which I have still not finished. I did notice it had a nice looking grill in it. So that's the grill you're seeing here in 3D Builder. It's the grill out of that model, and if I remember, I'll put a link to that model below. Certainly don't want to take credit for something I didn't do. So he only gave the meshes, the STL file. So I loaded that mesh into Fusion 360 here, and I converted it to a solid. And then it had all those facets there I didn't like, so I got rid of a bunch of the facets, clean it up. I did some other things to it, and I scaled it because those parts were full-size vehicle sized, if that makes sense. They were sized to be a full-size vehicle, I think is what I wanted to say. And then once I had the facets I didn't want gone, I extruded it out so I would have it be solid. Because I have this wild idea that it might be fun to kind of make it more look like a real CJ grill. I could print some clear pieces for the headlamps and some yellow pieces here, and I could black out the grill. So I wanted it solid to do that. So I made it solid. Then I deleted those little, you see down there on the history, those ones with the X's. Those are more facets I deleted. And then I built the piece out the back to slide in, and you can see it's still solid. Then I made another sketch, and I hollowed it out like that. And I put some fillets in. And I can't remember what all this was. I did it a few days ago. Oh, I know what I did. I filleted the inside of here. Can you see there on the bottom? I put these big fillets in the bottom to give this square tube strength on the back. Yeah, I remember doing that. And I put a little projection up here at the top just to make a flat spot, because I got the idea that, like that other one that says Jeep on the top, it'd be fun if this one said CJ-7 on it. I'm second guessing that now, but here it is where I put CJ-7 on it. Not sure I like that now. I added some fillets in at the very bottom. You can see it here at the very bottom of the letters to give it a little extra strength. And I put the hole in the side for the retaining pin to go through. And while I did have second thoughts about this CJ-7 part, I decided to go ahead and print one anyway. It's only about a 3.5-4 hour print on the FlashForge Adventure 5M, so I decided to go ahead and do it anyway. So here's the part in question. I have to admit, it looks pretty good. I have no complaints. You can see from the marks on it, I test fitted it. I was originally kind of unhappy because it didn't seem like it was going to fit. And then I realized I didn't take into account the fact that there's a weld inside there. So I just took a file and filed that weld down a little bit, filed the high spots down, and she fits fine. But once again, I'm not convinced I like that lettering or the solid nature of the grills and the holes. So you know what I'm thinking of doing? I'm thinking of going ahead and making yet another one without the lettering, and it's not solid. Okay, so first thing I did was I made a copy of it because I want to keep this one intact. So made a copy of it over here, and let's go ahead and I think first thing I'm going to do, oh, you know what, I think what I'm going to do is just go back until the text is gone and then punch the holes through, and we'll see what that looks like. So let me get rid of this data panel because it irritates me. There we go. So I'm going to back out, and I'm just going to delete these since I have another one. Oh, I don't want to delete the hole, do I? I don't want to delete the hole in the side. I mean, I could put it back easily enough, but I don't want to do that. So let's delete that. Is that the text? That was the text there. Okay, so now the text is gone. So let's just punch these through. So I'm going to go E to extrude. I'm going to pick that, and all the rest. Oops, missed one. All right, and I am going to extrude them through. Let's just say to object, and let's just pick the back here. And that should be a cut, and it is. And we'll say okay. And let it figure it out. Let's get this stupid... Oh gosh, I don't know. What do you think about that? I don't... You know what? I think I'm going to do away with this flat on the top too, because that doesn't need to be there. Alright, so there we go. So now I'm almost wanting to go back and fill those. I don't know. I think I like the fill. I think all I really wanted to do is get rid of the lettering. So let's go Control Z back. I don't know. What do you think? You think it looked better with the fill or without the fill? I think it looked better with the fill. I'm going to put the slats back in. So I'm going to do away with this extrusion. You know what? I think that may be what I like the best. Do I really need anything else? I can print my pieces for the headlights and taillights, and I can try and figure out a way to make those slats black. I can probably put a piece of tape off it, put a piece of tape completely over it, and just cut it out with a razor. Yeah, let's do that. I think that probably makes the most sense. All right, so let's get it over into Orca Slicer. No lettering right here. All right, there it is there. I'm printing this out of PETG, so just going to change to generic PETG. I just want to make sure wall loops, I had bumped up to 3. Top loops, I don't need 5. The rest of that's okay. 30% infill's fine. Support has to be on, and enable support. And I want to change it to tree auto, and I think everything else is okay. So let's say slice plate. 2 hours and 59 minutes without the lettering. It was a little over 3 hours with it, and let's print it. Here are the two pieces I printed, the one with the lettering and the one without. And I think I like this one better than the one with the lettering on it. And here's a funny thing, and I'll tell you my funny thing here in a minute. I think I like them both better than this is one I first started to print. Not any, not beating on the guy who designed this. Maybe that's what he wanted for his vehicle, but it's not what I want for mine. So I think I like that one up here. I think that one looks the best in the front. And yeah, I haven't uncovered the Jeep yet. We're still, I think it's 103 out today. And we're having a little bit of an Indian summer here, but I think the temperature will drop off here and we'll be back, stay back under 100 by, you know, the 1st of October. But I think on the back, I think I like this one better. I think that one just looks better there. Certainly looks better there than it did on the front. So I think in an upcoming video, I will go ahead and mask and paint those and maybe print some inserts. And hopefully I can make those look better without making them look too gaudy or anything. But you know what? If I screw them up, I can always print new ones. It's not even that much filament. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Little idea you can do for something when it's too hot to go outside. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye for now.